Hi again, chicos. This is Dr. G, your instructor for your Spanish 111 Summer 03 class. This is the elementary one, Spanish elementary one class, and let me show you the plan for this third part of the day. Share this with you. A few clicks and there. So we are here. We are switching. Oh, wait, that was 4. We are here. We are going to be talking about chapter 4, the beginning chapter 4, Cómo es tu familia. And for that, I wanted you to see not only what the textbook, una tamalada, but also we're going to see a video on what a tamalada is, okay? So because of that, we're going to be talking about family and practicing listening, writing, and speaking skills around these specific topics. Talk about family and practice these skills is the learning objective of this part. Let me open this video that I have here for you on una tamalada. So let's go into the chapter, yes. And let me disappear so you see this.
Hi, I'm Yvette with Muy Bueno, and today we're going to be making tamales. I've invited some friends over today, and we're going to be making tamales together. It's actually called a tamalada, so it's a tamale making party. It's a lot of fun, and if you've ever made tamales, you know that it's quite time consuming. So having some friends and family over to help you out just makes the event more enjoyable. So I'm gonna get ready and get some stuff going because they'll be here soon. Grandma made tamales for our family every year, especially during Christmas time. It was her gift to our family. She didn't have a lot of money, and so the tamales were her gift to us. And so it was just great to see her make tamales. It was an adventure. It was a week event. She would make tamales for days. She would make the filling one day, she would be soaking the hojas one day, and you know, she would never let us help her. We would sometimes help just by cleaning the hojas, but besides that, it was her territory, her domain in the kitchen. She really enjoyed making tamales, and that was her gift. What you want to do is you want to place some lard in your stand mixer, and you just want to mix that until it's nice and fluffy. Then you want to add your masa to the mixture. We suggest to buy unprepared masa, which is masa that has no lard or no salt. It's not seasoned at all. Add the baking powder and salt. Slowly add the broth. And we're also adding some red chile sauce to this mixture. The mixture should be about the consistency of smooth peanut butter. If not, add more broth as necessary. Test the masa by taking a small piece and dropping it into a cup of warm water. If it floats, it's ready. If it sinks, add a little more lard. Beat for another minute and test it again. Repeat this process until the masa floats. Soak corn husks in water for an hour before using. Rinse well with running water to take off any dust or corn husk fibers. And place a handful of wet corn husks in a colander to drain before using. Place the wide end of the husk on the palm of your hand. Narrow end is at the top. Starting at the middle of the husk, spread the masa with the back of a spoon, using a downward motion towards the wide bottom edge. Do not spread the masa to the ends. Leave about a 2-inch border on the left and the right side of the husk. Spoon your choice of filling down the center of the masa. We have all types of fillings. We have red chile and pork, we have jalapenos with Oaxaca cheese, chorizo filling. So anything that you want to use for your filling, go ahead and put that on top of the center of the masa. You're going to fold both sides to the center and finish off by bringing the pointed end of the husk toward the filled end. Make sure it's snug closed so that it doesn't open during the steaming. Now it's time to steam the tamales. Let's place the tamales upright with fold against the sides of the other tamales to keep them from unfolding. To test if done, put one tamal on a plate and take off the corn husk. If it comes off with ease, you know it's done. The tamales are ready. Buen provecho.
So what are you checking? Right here. Oh, the ball in the water, right?
Ta-da! It floated. Can I hear some applause?
You're under so much pressure.
This is a very nice video on tamales. I don't want the next one to play, so let me just close that one. This is a very Americanized version of tamaladas. I have been to several tamaladas. It's a family-oriented activity celebration. You have many celebrations like this in your country. Thanksgiving is one of them. A little difference between this tamalada and Americans is how everybody in the family is part of it. Like the kids are cooking, the kids are helping, or they are playing, the guys help in the morning buy the groceries that they need for that. And everybody is involved. It's a really, the first part is the cooking and the cleaning and organizing of the house, and everybody takes part of that. And then they go home, they get elegant, pretty, like makeup, and they come back and gather in very beautiful ladies wearing very elegant dresses and outfits, and they start dancing, celebrating, and eating around any kind of celebration. So it's not only about a day of a holiday. It could be also an anniversary, or it could be a birthday, grandma's birthday. You saw in the video that the grandma was in loving memory of the grandma because the woman is the center. There is culturally Latin Americans, women are raised to be morally superior, spiritually and morally superior, and they are the ones that gather the family. There is one woman becomes that matriarch. In this case, it's the grandma. That they have a reason to be together. They celebrate that the life of that person in life during their time, because she is the center. She gathers them, and they pass this role to the younger women, and to the point that since Latin Americans are, there is a huge population that is Catholic. It comes from honoring and venerating Virgin Mary, and it transferred to that mission of being that good as and imitate Virgin Mary, comes into the raising up of a woman, and she transferred that to her children. Okay, so we saw a tamalada. Let's go to our textbook on page 114, and I'll make this let's see how in this conversation we see all those patterns of those traditions. See, here we have Chela, we have Clara, we have Anita, and we have Doña Marina. So we see different generation here. And Doña Marina is that matriarch that the other ones are admire, respect, and look for learning from her. See? So let's play.
Las mujeres de la familia Suárez preparan tamales para la fiesta de cumpleaños del abuelo.
Suegra, ¿qué servimos con los tamales?
Suegra, ¿qué piensas que prefiere tomar el abuelo?
Tía Chela, tenemos refrescos, ¿no?
So here we see Clara talking to her suegra. ¿Qué servimos con los tamales? Asking questions. En Chela, suegra, ¿qué piensas que prefiere tomar el abuelo? So these are different generations, families together. So in Latin America, legally, yes, the family is the mom, the dad, and the children, but the extended family in Latin America is included. Here we see two families, and Anita is the new generation. Let's continue with the second part. Outside, the guys are with the grandpa, and they are celebrating. So let's see.
Los hombres de la familia Suárez esperan la comida.
¡Feliz cumpleaños, papá!
Gracias, hijo. Qué deliciosos van a estar los tamales de tu mamá.
¡Salud!
Papi, ¿cuándo vamos a almorzar? Tengo hambre.
Tomasito tiene mucha hambre. Tomasito is the new generation of the family, and here we have los hijos, Joaquín, and we have Tomás with Don Ramón, which is el abuelo, and they are gathering together. So they have already worked. They help bring the stuff, the ingredients, and they have helped with the heavy part of the carrying things of these tamaladas. So they do combine. This is not separated. This is in the same house, okay? So that's a tamalada. See, chicos? Now, in terms of vocab for this chapter 4, we have family members, los miembros de la familia, and we saw that we have Marina, Doña Marina, Don Ramón. Doña Marina is the one cooking. Look at here in the the version, the photos, we have them there. So we have, let me show you Tomasito. Aquí está Tomasito, see, and su hermana. And here we see Clara, the one that we saw in the conversation, and we saw Chela. And these are the two children of Doña Marina and Don Ramón. We have Tomás and Joaquín, and they were celebrating their tamalada. They were celebrating a grandpa's birthday, right? So let's start here with the family and the family members.
El abuelo, la abuela, el cuñado, la cuñada, el esposo, la esposa, el hermanastro, la hermanastra, el hermano, la hermana, el hijo, la hija, la madrastra, la madre, el nieto, el novio, la nuera, el padrastro, el padre, el primo, el sobrino, el suegro, el tío, el yerno.
I skip the dog because in the Latin American family, the dog is not part of the family. It's the pet, okay? So Americans might include the dog in the family tree, but Latin Americans don't do that. See, so in terms of verbs for this chapter, since we're going to study stem changing verbs, let me show you the ones that we have here. So we have
almorzar, costar, dormir, empezar, encontrar, entender, ganar, jugar a, pasar, pensar, pedir, perder, poder, preferir, querer, recordar, repetir, servir, soñar, soñar con, venir, volver,
And in terms of adjectives that describe family relationship or conditions, we have
casado, divorciado, mayor, menor, soltero, unido,
and then other
unida,
expresiones.
algún día, la comida, conmigo, contigo, el refresco,
In the exercises for Familia, you have these family trees, and let me just go with you to that assignment. To show you the exercises that we have for Familia, for family members. Taking a little bit. Trying to, let me refresh this because it's not. We already saw set and start. Now let's begin with miembros de la familia, chicos. First one. We have this exercise. Miembros de la familia. So you're gonna read in your textbook. If you click here, it'll take you to that specific page. La familia Suárez celebra. What do they celebrate? See, they celebrate the grandpa's Don Ramon birthday. See, ¿quiénes son las que hacen? Las mujeres de la familia preparan comida, pasan tiempo juntas, hacen buenos tamales. See, which one? Anita es la sobrina de Chela. This is based on the conversation that we just saw. Let me leave that exercise and go to the next one. Again, on vocab, on members of the family. So here you are gonna help Clara. Well, Clara is helping her children and Anita and Tomasita better understand family relationship. And you guys have to complete each statement with the correct family member. So la hermana de mi madre es la hermana. So la hermana de mi madre es mi tía, right? Es mi tía. El esposo de mi hermana es mi cuñado. If I'm not wrong. So you're going to be responding with family relationships. I'm not feeling well today. And then parentescos in the next exercise. Here you have abuela, esposa, madre, sobrino, cuñada, hermano, tío, padre. There you have it. You're going to find in the crucigrama those words. Have fun. The family tree, árbol genealógico exercise. You're gonna be working with this family tree. Ana Maria is a friend of the Suarez family, and this is the family tree. So you're gonna give answer to each question you hear about it. See, so listen to the question in the model. ¿Quién es el padre de Marina? De María is Paco. So you're gonna use that image and you're gonna use the listening.
¿Quién es el hermano de Ana María?
¿Quién es el hermano de Ana María? This is Ana María. El hermano es Ernesto. So we respond. Ernesto. And you have it, right? Okay, chicos, I'll let you continue with the other ones. Then the last piece of vocabulary, both exercises is a matching exercise here. So, well, that's not for this part. This is for the next topic. So I want to stop here because then family members. That's funny because let me open it again. I chose it as an exercise for family members. Almorzar. This I'll explain it in the state changing verbs part, okay? But it's gonna help you with the verbs, memorize the verbs that we're gonna learn. Bye bye, chicos. I'll see you now on the Zoom meetings. This is the end of this third part of the day. Bye.